Hey, welcome back, y'all. I think I'm going to really put some thought into. I have a two-bedroom apartment, so of course I have to record in my room, my bedroom, but I'm like, I don't really like how this is, I want it to be a little bit more clear. So I am going to be here in the next probably month or so trying to get some equipment, some better lighting and everything, and yeah, work our way on up. All right. So I'm here to do a review on a to be original, pretty new. I think it's less than a week old, just dropped, called The Ex Door Neighbor. Okay. This one was good. Now, with the reoccurring theme of TV movies, it's a thriller and there's a plot twist, right? So the ex-wife is just always around, a little too close, mind you. Now, while I was watching this, I'm like, listen, I was mad at the husband because I feel like he was not putting boundaries up. Why are you inviting your ex-wife to dinner? Why is she just up in the house? She threw him a surprise birthday, and you didn't call your wife to say, hey, we're having a get together for my birthday. Like, I just feel like he was a little too. You could tell he still had feelings for his wife. They only got divorced because his job was taken away from, he was spending a lot of time at his job, and I guess neglecting her emotionally. But it's like, you know I feel like, and I see this a lot in movies, the men allow way too much to happen, um, where there can be cheating or an affair. Like, you're supposed to stop that immediately. Now, I know he wasn't married to this new girl, they're engaged, but it's like you're in a relationship and this is an ex-wife. You are divorced, okay? So I was really mad at him for the majority of the movie, because I'm like, you're doing too much. And then when his girlfriend's sister, who was a bartender at the little get together, called her and said, you need to come down here, he didn't even leave with his girlfriend. He stayed there with his ex-wife and their college buddies and all that. So he has this career as, I think it's like a lawyer. Yeah, lawyer. She is a pastry chef, which, sorry. That's a nice, if you like to bake. The movie starts out with a death, right? We see this elderly white woman. Forgive me if you're that actress and I'm calling you elderly. Should I say older? Older white woman. Goes to her house. She has some really good music playing. I actually tried to find that song. I will say this, I'm going to come back. This movie had a really good soundtrack. I enjoyed the music. So anyway, she falls out dead, foaming at the mouth. And then we see another neighbor. He falls dead, foaming at the mouth. So the whole time you're watching it, you're thinking it's his ex-wife, because she got cameras in the house. I don't know how she got that. I guess when she was in there snooping around. Cameras in the house, doing background checks and just stalking and all that. Well, we have come to the conclusion. The roles reversed. The ex-wife is not the evil villain. It is, in fact, the girlfriend. She and her sister were the ones taking people out. And basically, she was setting the husband up to get killed because he had told her brother to take a plea deal, which means, you pretty much, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't go to law school, but I believe it's when you plead guilty. Even if you're not guilty, you plead guilty to keep from going to trial and possibly doing way more than you probably would have done, with the plea deal. So she was mad about that. So her and her sister conspired together to get back at him, because I think he was the lawyer of her brother or something like that. So that's what this whole thing was about. And the white lady and the white man that were killed, I forgot why they killed them. It has something to do with the case and the hotel they were in. Now I want to say something about that doorman. They had him looking every bit of the enslaved people just got freed in 1865. Right before the 20th century outfit on. I don't know what that was he had on, but it bothered me the whole time. Like, if y'all don't get that damn uh 2-3 decades after the Civil War ass jacket off of him. I was waiting on him to say, yes, master. That's what I was waiting on. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to think, did I see it coming? I really didn't. I honestly thought the ex-wife was taking people out, just being all in the mix, wasn't supposed to be there. That's what I thought. I was on the girlfriend side. I was mad at the husband, but then when I saw everything, but honestly though, I'm still mad at the husband because even though she ended up to be a fraud, the girlfriend, and his ex-wife was right, he still should have had the boundaries. He still was letting too much slide. Like, yeah, you can use that excuse now. Well, she tried to kill me. Yeah, you can say that now. But when you didn't know that, you was letting too much go on. Like, I wish I would go to a party that my boyfriend's ex-wife threw him that he did not tell me about, didn't invite me about. And then when I say, look, you need to come home with me because I'm mad, and he didn't come home, we would have had some problems. But you could tell he was still in love with her. She was still in love with him. So I guess they got back together at the end because when the girlfriend ended up getting shot, it's one of those scenes where I've been seeing a lot of that lately on Tubi where somebody's wrestling with a gun and a shot goes off, and then the next scene you see who actually got shot, right? So after his girlfriend gets shot, he takes her ring off, and I'm guessing he's going to get back with the ex-wife. And then the last scene is her sister, who we thought was dead, but she moves her fingers and stuff in true horror movie fashion at the end, and we can see she's still alive. Y'all better not make a sequel to this. Leave it alone, all right? I understand the sister didn't die, but just leave it alone because, Tubi movies, especially the ones made by Marcus Houston and Chris Stokes, which this isn't one of them, but I'm just saying they love making 2s and 3s and 4s in movies. Let this one go. This was cool how it was. It was straight, like I said, and I like the music a lot because, a lot of times with movies that have lower budgets, I'm thinking you have to pay to use copyrighted material. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs. So a lot of times they have like local artists in the movies. Like this was a Tubi original, but like let's say it's just a movie that they upload to Tubi. A lot of times it's like a local artist from that city, and I'm just not into the new rap that they got out, all that auto-tune and stuff. I'm not into all that. So I don't really care for it, but I did like the soundtrack to this. So yeah, again, this is called Ex Door Neighbor, all right? Just dropped on Tubi. Check it out. Shout out to my 124 subscribers. Also, real quick before I let y'all go, I thought it was 500 subs that I need to get monetized. It's 1,000. So if you can tell your family, your friends, anybody that's a movie head, a TV head that likes to sit around and watch stuff like me, tell them to look me up and subscribe to me. Also, when I figure out how to do that reaction thing, like I really would like to watch something with you. And you know how they have the split screen, and just so we can watch it together, and we can be in the comments, commenting and talking about it together. Once I learn how to do that, oh, it's on. I'm probably going to be on here all day, every day. Peace and blessings to everyone watching. And until next time, I will see you then.